Hi, my name is Chris Lavin. I'm an elder law attorney with the Lavin Law Group. As elder law attorneys, we work with folks that are at a later stage of life and they're going through a medical crisis or a medical emergency, a long-term care illness such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or serious MS. Recently, I had a family come in that we've been assisting for well over a decade now. And one of our clients, unfortunately, is suffering with Alzheimer's, and his spouse is in good order. And as a healthy spouse, I could see it's been wearing thin on her. She's been trying to provide care for her husband for a number of years. And we got into a conversation well off the legal side of things. And I started to ask, how's it going and how are you coping with things? And she has developed a system for herself that I think could be valuable for some of our other clients. I think just kind of knowing your personal situation will give you maybe the best idea of how to work through it. I want to share some of her thoughts with you because I hope it will be benefit to those who are coping with a loved one with Alzheimer's. One thing she mentioned was, how do you remember when I take medications? She says she'll place a yellow sticky note onto a particular medication saying, "Do not take me," as a reminder that the medication has already been taken. So she'll put sticky notes on things to remind her and her husband that that has been done for the day. Another thing she says, how do I locate my spouse if we're out in a crowded area? One thing that they've adopted is they each wear the same color of shirt whenever they go in the public. It helps keep the conversation going, and of course she can look for that color and she's not as anxious if she doesn't see it. Another thing we talked about was, okay, what happens if you forget whether or not you've washed your hair or taken a proper shower? So what she'll do is she'll set out the shampoo and the soap on one side of the shower, and then after she's finished bathing for the day, she'll move the shampoo and the soap to the other side of the shower. And after her husband takes a shower, she can kind of peek in and see if he's done the proper cleaning or if the soap has been used. So little things like that, I think, kind of keep them on their daily routine and take pressure off her. Writing checks is important, and she says, I never write a check without them. She'll make sure that she says it out loud. She puts the quantity in the section, kind of tells exactly what they're paying for and why they're paying for it. Keeps the conversation, keeps stimulation going, but also make sure that they get into routine of paying their bills. She says some of the other things is, do friends shy away from me? And will I not be able to do things that I used to do prior? She says you'll figure out who your real friends are and who's going to stick with you through thick and thin, and that's extremely important. She says there is a group of folks that did unfortunately shy away because they can't keep up with the activities that they go through, but of course there's a group that come by and visit and make sure they're included in activities and they're comfortable with having the couple over as well. So that was nice to hear. And she says the one thing is just manage the stress. The more you get upset about it, the more stressful it gets. It doesn't improve the situation. So sometimes she'll steal a quiet time or two for herself. Sometimes she'll just take a deep breath, she mentioned. But she wants to make sure that it's not his fault that he has the illness or he's not able to do what she would love, but they're still in it together for the long haul. Dealing with Alzheimer's is never an easy thing to do. Coping with it is something that everybody will adapt their own little system, but I thought it was important to kind of let you know that others are doing it as well.